this with one draw, as I indicated, and one loss. First, looking to extend their position right now within the table. If I was a betting person, we're going to see two very strong teams in UBC and UVic. They're going to be playing the last game tomorrow. Both of them are playing teams that on paper, again, this is rugby sevens, but on paper, they would see that they're favored for. Both teams, I'm sure, by the coaches have been told to be relentless and put points on the board. At the end of the day, if all things are equal, the points differential will determine who wins the actual tournament. So both for UBC in this game and UVic the next game, it's about putting points on the board for all 14 minutes. Okay, that was a knock on. Yes, thank you, Chris, indicating with his right hand, knock on by the UBC player. So we're going to have a scrum where he's standing, and it's going to be Calgary Dinos ball. Once again, you're watching the live stream here on Canada West, and please feel free to share it with friends and family for tomorrow. CanadaWest.tv is the website. Some good running there on the far side. I think that was Abby Gavel from the Dinos. Just trying to see, looks like it's a line out, must have been taken into touch. Yep, the assistant referee on the sideline has his flag up, which means the ball went into touch. So we're having a line out. It's a UBC ball, cleanly taken at the front. Look how wide the pitch is now. Look how they're getting the ball out wide. Lots of space out here. Fake scissors move there. Show and go. Show and go. Does she have the pace? I think she does. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. That's Savannah Bowder, one of the star players for the UBC 15s team. Just showing her skill there. With a bit of show and go, and then backing herself with the pace to get the ball down and score a try underneath the posts. So she hands the ball off to her colleague, Sarah Caljuvi, to put the conversion attempt successful and through the post. So we're talking 7 points. 7 points to 0, 2 minutes gone. UBC will again restart right now. Also, again, want to give a big shout out to some of the teachers and the principals. I was chatting with Alan Carlson from Queen Mary High School just in the break. He was fortunate enough to bring 2 of his classrooms to the game today. So it's always nice to have some young players watching and hopefully taking the game in. It's been really neat to see some of them in the crowd. Anyway, it is going to be Dinos ball, a line out. Number 10, that's Esteva Quidravu throwing it in and taking it. Nice hands there by Calgary. There's the gap. Looking for support. She needs some support. Otherwise, she's going to get isolated. No, she's pretty good here. Ball hasn't gone to hand, but that's okay. Calgary still have possession. Look at their backline. The backline's getting set up already. They're expecting the ball to come. And watch how quickly UBC comes up here. That's what they've been well trained to do. Oh.
Looks like it was a knock on there by Calgary Dinos, so UBC ball.
So we've got about 3.5 minutes to go here in this first half. UBC seem to be the dominant team on paper, but 7 points to 0 doesn't really show a one-sided event. So congratulations, all the best to Calgary Dinos. You're making a game of this.
Good moves there by number 1, Sarah Caljuvi. Off to Jordan McLeod, number 2, I believe she's wearing.
Really nice how UBC there kept the ball alive. Look how they're swinging it backwards and forwards. I think that was Olivia Sarabura there with the long pass. There's Juvie going, staying on her feet. She's about a meter or 2 from the line, offloads it. It's all about possession, so don't need to rush it here, UBC. Just keep the ball in hand. Opportunities will come. Spaces and gaps will make. There you go.
Great take by Sarah McPherson, and she scores a try right under the post there.
It's all about being patient in sevens. Once you got possession, it's all about being patient. The opposition team the gaps will occur, and that's exactly what UBC just did there. So we got 2 minutes still to go. UBC take their tally up to 12 points with a conversion attempt successful, so 14 points to 0. The sun has come out. It's pretty neat here. We're about 7 or 8 degrees right now. The sun has come out. So no excuse for everybody being cold anymore.
Yeah, the sun is a nice break from the cold snap we were experiencing earlier this morning and earlier today when it was around 3 or 4 degrees here, but now it should be warming up.
That was Savannah Bowder with the restart.
Good handoff there by number 3 on Dinos, Willow Bea.
I actually played with her father, by the way, who's here watching. So Willow, if you have a chance to say hello to your father after, you can say that me and him played rugby together 30 years ago. Good handoff there, Willow. Pressure coming on here from UBC. However, Calgary maintained the ball. Oh, wow. That was Olivia Sarabura.
What a great interception.
That was a phenomenal. We had the right angle here from the tee. Again, if you have a chance to go back and watch this on the recording, that was phenomenal. Olivia Sarabura really showed her talent there. She read the ball coming out of the breakdown. You can't be offside. In other words, you got to be flat where the ball is, and she read it. She was behind the line of the ball. She ran through and she actually caught the pass that was being passed to the other player on the Calgary team. Phenomenal piece of individual skill there. So Olivia Sarabura, awesome job. Okay, the restart. Conversion was good, by the way. It's 21 points to 0. We got 25 seconds to go in this first half. Kick is deep this time. Ball went backwards, so it's not a knock-on. Now there's a knock-on. Referee Chris Asmus is playing advantage for UBC, and there you go. We see it again now, this time from the Calgary team, into doing the interception. Both teams are reading this play really well. Got to spin it wide. There's a lot of width out there. Okay, so we're into injury time right now. Extra time being added on by the referee. Next stoppage will be the end of the first half. The key here for Calgary is to maintain possession and do not have an unenforced error. Penalty. Okay, so UBC.
Looks like UBC was just offside there.
Yeah.
And it looks like Calgary might try and kick it out here.
So, not too sure why Calgary wanted to do that, because they're down 21 points to 0. They had the ball, they had possession. Maybe they were a little tired because that actually obviously ended the first half. But anyway, needless to say, we got the first half in the books. 21 points to 0, UBC over Calgary Dinos. Good entertaining first half. The score is 3 tries to 0. However, I would say, Robin, that was a relatively close game. It was just simply 3 breakaways from the UBC team. Overall, though, 2 relatively equal teams here on the field anyway today.
Yeah, that was a very close game, and just showing for the breakaways, that just shows the emphasis on space in sevens. Obviously, as we can see, it is a wider field, but that just shows how important the one-on-one defense is, marking your woman and making sure you have them marked so those kind of opportunities aren't taken.
Absolutely, absolutely. So again, thanks for everybody for tuning in here in Vancouver, beautiful British Columbia. The weather's warmed up, the sun's out. It's a Friday afternoon. We got some women's rugby sevens. I don't know about you, Robin, but I can't think of a better way to spend my Friday afternoon. This is wonderful to see. Women's rugby sevens. Again, the women's senior team on the national level will be here in Vancouver in 2 weeks from now on February the 23rd, 24th, and 25th for the international HSB. So if you're in town, if you're in Vancouver and you haven't got a ticket yet, please feel free to get one and come and join the Canadian women's team. Currently ranked on the 15s anyway, 4th or 5th in the world. So yeah, Canadian women's rugby is very strong, and quite frankly, it all starts at the local level here at the grassroots level. So these players here, some of these stars that you're seeing here over the games today, these are the players that you'll be seeing wearing the maple leaf for Canada at the international level in years to come. Some great players on this field, all have the opportunity to represent the country. Second half is almost underway. UBC right to left in the blue strip. Calgary Dinos red and yellow going left to right. And they currently have the ball. That player needs to be taken down. The ruck is formed. Counter ruck there by UBC.
Looks like UBC's got the ball back.
Yeah.
It's a Jordan McLeod.
So there's lots of space now. Yes, behind. She's risking it. The ball's going to be bouncing. Everybody knows that the ball can bounce funnily and weird in rugby.
Good kick there by Savannah Bowder, but
yeah.
Fortunately, it looks like Calgary just touched the ball down in their zone, so I believe it will be a 5-meter dropout, if I'm not mistaken.
The ball was kicked through by Savannah Bowder, and the ball went over the try line and then was touched down by one of the Calgary players. It was actually a 22 dropout.
22 dropout.
22 dropout. It wasn't carried over the try line. It was already kicked through the try line. Big difference in the rules. Otherwise, it would have been a kick on the try line. So anyway, 22 kick off. Cleanly taken again by Savannah Bowder. She's going to try a foot, it looks like. No, she's got a little left, little right. She's got a little shimmy. Look at her go. She can do it. Looking to offload. There's an overlap here. There's Olivia Sarabura.
Great opportunity for UBC here.
Scissor move coming back in. Now there's UBC players on this side. They should be calling for it. Calling for it left. Calling for it left. Here we go. They've heard her. It's on here. There you go. Nice long pass. And I believe that is Olivia Sarabura. I don't know. That may be, yeah, that's Sarah McPherson, who looks like she went in for the try.
And I believe that was her second try of this game, so great work done by Sarah McPherson in this game so far.
Takes the UBC tally up to 26 points with 5 minutes to play in the second half. Water being brought on for the players. At halfway.
Just to the slightly to the left of the post. Unfortunately, Sarah Caljuvi does not make that kick. But 26-0 for UBC, so great job done by UBC so far in this game.
UBC with a restart. Cleanly taken there by the Dinos. Good strong run here as well. Look for the offload. Not quite available. Some good jackling there by number 2 for UBC.
Jordan McLeod.
Yeah, good strong player, Jordan. There's Sarah Caljuvi. That Olivia Sarabura again on the far side. Can't quite tell. My eyesight's not as good as it used to be. There, that is her. Oh, good tackle from behind there. I bet there's numbers on here if they use it correctly. There's Jordan McLeod. Just doing some dancing. And there you go, number 9 again for UBC, Sarah McPherson. Looks like she has a hat trick, I think, Robin, if we're counting correctly.
Yeah, I believe that's her first hat trick of the tournament. I believe in her first game she got 2 tries, last game she got 1, and now she made that magical number 3 to make it a hat trick.
Wow, good for her. She'll be leading the scoreboard after the end of today.
Looks like that conversion was made by Sarah Caldruvi, so that makes the score 31-0 for UBC.
Crowd are liking that. They're cheering. 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes to go. Points are starting to come on the board now for UBC, which is what they want to do. They want to try and put some distance between them and UVic.
Good take there by Lana Duak of UBC to give UBC the possession.
Both sets of players right now will be starting to get very tired. Both sets will be getting tired. It's been a long day. This is game 3 for both of them. They're into the second half of their third game. Yeah, we may see some impacts coming through. Impact playing on. UBC closing this down. Nice offload there, reverse pass by number 8 from the Calgary Dinos. That would be Daisy Shackley. Nice offload there. Penalty. Double movement. Chris Asmus is indicating now holding, and a double movement by the Calgary Dinos player. So UBC ball. Good hands. UBC doing very well here, keeping the ball in hand. The gaps will come. There you go.
Oh, excellent gap taken there by Grace Turner. Passes off to Kiki Adowu. And it looks like Kiki is going to go in for the try.
Kiki Adowu adds her name to the try list today. Good job there, Kiki. 1.5 minutes to go in this game. You can see some of the players there from the Calgary team. Hands on the knees. Yeah, it's a tiring game. As I indicated, it may only be 7 minutes each half. However, it's fast-paced.
Yeah, it may seem fast for us people watching the game, but as someone who's played sevens, I know it can feel like forever, especially when you're constantly running back and forth on the field.
UBC extend the tally now to 38 points. Dinos looking to get on the board. Cleanly taken there by one of the Dino players. That's a number 11, Abby Gavel. Good strong run there. Here's that sweeper for UBC. Good tackle. Looking for an offload. She found it. Ball went to hand. This is looking good here for the Dinos. Are they going to get in? Oh, looking for some place. Okay, bring it this way. Bring it this way, ladies.
Oh, good gap taken there by Dinos number 4.
Does she have the
I
pace?
believe.
Does she have the pace? Yes.
And it looks like
wonderful try.
she just gets it at the end. And that was number 4, I believe, for Calgary, and that was Macy Kett. Good job, Macy.
You know, it's always nice to get a try. There's nothing worse than coming off the field when you've got 0 points to your team's score. So, well done there, Macy.
That was
Nice.
a well-deserved try by Calgary.
Yeah.
Just taking.
Yeah, good kick as well. Okay, we're still playing. We're now into extra time, so the restart has to happen. 38 points to 7. One more play, and then this game is over and in the books.